Hey, everybody. Hello. It's your buddy SD Smith, and I'm so glad you're here with us. I'm glad to be with you here on this lunchtime, at least on the East Coast. It's lunchtime. I don't know where you are. You might be in Italy or China or another strange place like Massachusetts. I don't know. But that's kind of the thing we do, right? You got to let people know where you're coming from. So say hi, tell us where you're coming from in the comments, either on YouTube or on Facebook. We're doing both today because we are an elite, highly advanced technical entertainment enterprise. So glad you're here. This is an exciting day. Thank you for coming. We are celebrating the launch, the release day for Found Boys. And I love this book, and I'm so excited to share it with you. I hope many of you have already ordered it. I don't know if let me know if you've gotten it yet. That would be cool to find out where you ordered it from. Maybe there's lots of places you can get it from. As of today, you can get it in our store. You can still get it at christianbook.com, and you can get those signed over there. So I'd love it if you'd order that if you haven't yet. This is an exciting book. I love it. This is something, it's funny because it's different than the Green Ember in a lot of ways. The Green Ember was something that I shared with my oldest kids who are now in college. That's a long time ago. And that's where that story started. And the Found Boys started as a story that I told my youngest child. And you're never going to guess this, but she is a girl. And so the Found Boys, which is this very masculine story in a lot of ways, it's a story about these boys going up the creek and having an adventure. And it's definitely a boy's story, but girls are going to love it too. That's just a fact. They're going to. My daughter loves it, and there's a lot of stuff for girls to enjoy in this story as well. So for like all of the rest of my books, this is another one that is great for both sexes and all ages. So anybody can enjoy this, and I hope that you are and will. You should be getting your audiobook if you pre-ordered it. This was the deal. We said if you pre-ordered the book, you got this really cool, what do you call the guide? What's it called? What was the word for that? Activity guide. It had like crossword puzzles and a bunch of cool stuff. And the publisher, Harvest House, put that together. It's so good. You get that for free if you pre-ordered. And cool, another really, really cool thing is you got the audiobook for free if you pre-order it. So the nice thing is, even though today is release day, we're extending that so you can still get that today if you order anywhere. You can order it at Walmart or Barnes & Noble or christianbook.com or SD Smith store, anything, the Storyworn store, whatever. You can order it and you get the audiobook for free. This is the last day we're going to do that. So I wanted to tell you about that, and that's really exciting. So tell me where you're from. Maybe you guys can tell me where some of the people are coming from, because I can't see nothing. I can't see nothing. That's good English if you're homeschooling today. That's a perfectly legitimate sentence right there. Tell me where you're from. And if you have questions, we have some questions that were already asked, but if you throw in a question there, we might grab it as well. And we're also going to do giveaways. Giveaways are very important. We always do this on our launch days. They're so fun. So wherever you are, you have the opportunity to win something that's going to be really fun. Tell me where you're from. Oh, another thing about when you're talking in the comments and stuff, I know that people have questions about the Green Ember stuff. Please don't do like major spoilers on that. Please don't say like, why did this person die or that kind of thing, because that kind of ruins it for other people who haven't read the stories yet. So no spoilers, please. All right, we can do that. And let us know where you're from and if you have any questions. And I'm so excited. This is gonna be fun. And what's up first? Oh, we're just gonna jump right into a giveaway. And giveaway, this is cool, okay? Because I know this is a Found Boys. We're celebrating the new book. That's exciting. But people love the Green Ember, and I get that, and I love the Green Ember. There's 10 books so far in the Green Ember series. And the giveaways are all gonna be Green Ember giveaways today, all of them, okay? So the first one, and what everybody's going to win, is this My Place Beside You bundle. The My Place Beside You bundle, which is worth how much money in America?
86 American dollars retail price.
It is worth 86 American dollars because you get all three of these books, the Old Natalia, the Green Ember Old Natalia trilogy. And you're going to get all three of those, and all three in print and in audio. Okay, for free in this giveaway. And you get this hat, this cool hat. It's My Place Beside You, the Oath hat. And that's what everybody is gonna win. You can win everybody who wins today is gonna win the Green Ember My Place Beside You bundle. And that's really exciting. I think that's gonna be cool. And because the reason we did the Old Natalia stories is because that's where the Oath came from, the My Place Beside You, My Place for Yours. And that's really part of the whole thing about the Green Ember is it's about friendship. And that's really a big theme of the Found Boys. It's a lot about friendship, faith, forgiveness, that kind of thing. So a lot of people ask, I think, about like what do they have in common? And basically, like if you read my stories, there are some common threads. And maybe I'm getting ahead of myself on some Q&A there, which we will do. We'll answer some questions. But there's a lot about friendship in there. So the My Place Beside You bundle, the first winner. Oh, I got to get this and try not to shoot myself. Which way do I point toward the enemy? Okay. Our first winner is, for the first giveaway winner for the Found Boys Launch Party Extravaganza.
Selected from Facebook.
Emily
Ruggles.
Emily Ruggles. You are a winner. Woo. Wow. I love that smell. Love the smell of whatever that is in the morning. Congratulations, Emily Ruggles. Also, I love your name. It sounds awesome. It sounds like it's from a book. Emily Ruggles, you are a winner of the My Place Beside You bundle. And I don't have an audio book. Just imagine you're listening to a really good performance, and that's added to this. You are winning. Congratulations, Emily. We are going to give away 3 more of these bundles, and that is very exciting. Now, I told you a little bit about the audiobook and how you can still get that for free today. There's a theme here of getting a lot of free audiobooks. I might as well just go ahead and mention that if you're just joining us and you've never gotten the Green Ember, you can get that for free by going to our website and clicking up in the right-hand corner where it says free audio, sdsmith.com. So we give away a lot of audio today. But you can still get the audiobook of the Found Boys for free simply by pre-ordering the book anywhere. So you pre-order it at Barnes & Noble, again, Walmart, Target, christianbook.com, or at my store, wherever. What you do after that is after you order the book, you go to sdsmith.com/foundboys, which is it on the screen?
Yes, sir.
Wow, that's Andrew, our incredible publisher extraordinaire. He's Canadian. He's a ginger. He's a wonder. So you can go there and just after you order it anywhere, pre-order it anywhere. I know a lot of you have pre-ordered it and not taken advantage of this, like the free goodies. So do that right now. Do it. It's free. It's awesome. So I love this audiobook. I love it so much. And you're going to hear just a moment from the audiobook narrator. And I love this guy. I've known him since he was real little. He's a West Virginia boy, which is perfect for this story because this story's set in West Virginia. And if you don't know, there's a little surprise. Another character that you might be familiar with if you've read some of my other books. But here he is, Andy Harvey, our wonderful audiobook narrator.
Hi, I'm Andy Harvey. I'm the audiobook reader for S.D. Smith's new book, The Found Boys. You might know me from reading Wally Warmbottom from Mooses with Bazookas. I'm so glad to be reading for Sam again. The Found Boys is an excellent coming-of-age story about standing up for what's right. And it's set in the magical mountains of West Virginia. I hope you enjoy it as much as I did. And if you buy the book anywhere, you get the audiobook for free, so what are you waiting for? Thank you for being a part of this beautiful story. And as always, thanks for listening.
Hey guys, welcome back. That was Andy. He's so funny. And I don't know if you guys have read or listened to, which is probably even better, the Mooses with Bazookas audiobook. It's so funny. We have so many great readers on that. My wife, Sarah McKenzie, Andy Harvey, Joel Clarkson of Green Ember fame, Rob Riggle, and Andy he steals the show in my opinion as Wally Warmbottom. I love when I wrote that character and then I heard him voicing and I was like, that's better than what I was thinking. So he's a wonderful performer. Love him. Great guy, real talented actor, and a very, very funny guy. So I love him, and so yeah, you can get that audiobook for free right now. Like just all you gotta do is order the Found Boys anywhere, and then go to sdsmith.com/foundboys. What I haven't told you yet is how to enter for the giveaways. So some people already entered by asking a question earlier on some other posts, but you're live right now. You can be entered right now and all you got to do for that is just a comment. Okay, comment. You can ask a question. You can tell us if you've bought the book yet. You can tell us if you love Wally Warmbottom. You can tell us your favorite character from Mooses with Bazookas. Ask a question, anything, comment, say hi. tell us what you think about the audiobook if you've listened to it so far. And it's available anywhere. You can buy it at Audible right now. But why would you buy it at Audible when you can get it for free today? But whatever. Maybe you like the Audible interface. It is pretty good, actually. So yeah, go grab it today. I love this book. I'm hype about this book. I'm excited. Even when I think about this book, I think about my daughter. I think about the time we've shared together reading this story. So I'm just going to share another little video, and then we're going to come back and do our second. We're on number 2, our second giveaway of the day. But please enjoy this little intro, which tells a little bit about the heart of the story. I told my kids the Green Ember stories, and those are about keeping faith amid chaos. I told them this story, The Found Boys, and it's a fun adventure about friendship and forgiveness. It's easy to find examples everywhere, all over, of strife and bitterness and hatred, and plenty of parents are happy to eat from that septic snack shack and feed their kids there too. But not you. You love your kids, and you want to give them good, nourishing food, good food for their souls. This book, The Found Boys, is for you. The Found Boys is an exciting adventure about friendship and forgiveness. Like the Green Ember, it started in my home as a gift to my kids. It's a new story with an old soul. From my home to yours. Yes. Hey, friends. What'd you think of that? What a performance by that actor in that story. Are you getting tired of looking at my face yet? So we got another winner. I'm appeasing you with my giveaways. The My Place Beside You bundle, the next winner is from our YouTube viewer, and that is
Jason Bibler.
Jason Bibler. We don't know how to pronounce it, Bibler or Bibler, but either way, you're a winner. Woo!
SDSmith.com/winners.
Go to sdsmith.com/winners if you have won. And a lot of people are like, did they say my name? What we said was somebody Ruggles and what's the Bibler's name?
Emily Ruggles.
Emily Rugglers.
And Jason
and
Bibler or
Jason
Bibler.
Bibler or Bibler. That is a pretty holy name. I like that. That's wonderful. You must be a book guy. I like that. Obviously, you're a book guy. You're here. I don't know what to do with this. It's spent, and I don't want to hurt anybody. All right, there we go. Well, that's 2 giveaways. And again, just I want to share a little bit of my heart behind the story. You heard me talk a little bit about the origins of it, how it began with my daughter, sort of how it relates to the Green Ember. But I want to read to you a little bit, just not so much from the book, but from the intro. I wrote a little intro because this story deals a little bit with like race. There's some white boys that meet up with a black boy from another church, and they go on an adventure up the creek together. And so some people, there's a little bit of sensitivity around that kind of a thing, and people are very concerned. Actually, that's part of the reason why I love the book, is because it presents this hopeful vision of love and friendship and reconciliation and forgiveness. And so I think it'll be refreshing instead of, I think sometimes we feel like, oh, I feel like this is oppressing, like to think about this, and like, I don't know what to do. It all feels so hopeless. I think sometimes in stories we can see a way clear that we couldn't see in our own life. And I think that's what helps us with our imagination, with our moral imagination. And that's what this story is often about. But I shared a little bit of my heart in an introduction, and I'm just going to read that for you right now. And also, this will give you a little bit of my background too. It'll give you a little bit of my history about where I've lived. Some of you may have heard that I grew up part of the time in a West Virginia holler, and then part of the time in South Africa. And you'll hear a little bit more about that in this story. And it talks about my dad, who I love and who's my hero. Dear reader, I'm so happy to share this story with you. My intention is to give you a gift, to love and serve you with delightful, moving, inspiring, and soul-shaping adventures. The Found Boys is not really a story about race, but a story about people, and it involves race. I think it's a hopeful, humorous tale that you'll enjoy. I grew up in a holler in West Virginia. Behind my childhood church, there were swings and a creek, and there was a stained glass picture of Jesus above the baptistry, and the pews were full of white people. One year, as my family was on our way to the mission field in South Africa, we visited lots of churches, telling them about our ministry. My dad had lots of black pastor friends, and so was often asked to preach at their churches. Their services were long and exuberant, and I loved them. It made me wish we'd clap in our church and shout out encouragement sometimes. I know my dad enjoyed hearing that encouragement. But I did get pretty hungry as the hours rolled by. If you listen to kids talk in my school or among sports teams I played on growing up in West Virginia, you would hear some pretty nutty stuff about race. Some of that's in the book. Sometimes their views were so wrong it was comical, and other times it very much wasn't. Sometimes laughter makes an evil thing shrink, and other times it makes it grow. Eventually, we made it to South Africa, where I turned 13, my first birthday, the day Nelson Mandela was released from prison. When we left, he was the president. In between, the first church I was ever a member of was 99% black folks, and I kind of got adopted into the Zulu tribe, unofficially. Well, I was officially a church member, but not officially a tribe member. But so much of who I am and what I loved was shaped in those days by those people, and they are in my heart forever. There's a defining story in my life that centers around my father. Yes, it centers him. He has been central to my life, and I'm so grateful for that. When we moved to South Africa, I was kind of shocked at the ordinary practice of every black man of any tribe or age calling any white man or boy boss. It was a common practice for an elderly black man to refer to even a teenage white kid as boss. I got called that. And for white kid to call the elderly black man boy. Instead, and to their surprise, my dad never referred to any black man, whether that was Zulu or Xhosa or Sotho or any tribe. My dad never referred to any black man as boy. Instead, and to their surprise, he always called them boss. Morning, boss, he would always say. This small act of unusual respect was out of step with the then current culture, but in step with the culture of the coming kingdom of God. In the kingdom of God, we will have a oneness that does not demand sameness, a unity beyond tribe or tongue or our melanin content. In that kingdom, there is always, contrary to modern pop dogma, always forgiveness for the penitent and the genuine possibility of change. So we keep praying for the kingdom to come and God's will to be done in West Virginia, in South Africa, and from the river to the ends of the earth. Until then, we aim to live in step with that kingdom, even while the competing propagandas of our age fight over who gets to divide and devour us. The Zulu word for hello is sawubona. It literally means, I see you. Wouldn't it be good if every time we came in contact with other human beings made in God's image, the first thing we announced and intended was to see them? That sounds like something from the kingdom of God. I hope you enjoy Found Boys. It was written with a heart of love. I see you. Oh, I haven't read that in a while. That says it. That says what I'm feeling and what I think and how I want my heart in my home to be in step with the coming kingdom of God. If you read about that, that's every tribe, every tongue will come together. And we have this unity. That doesn't mean sameness, but it does mean oneness. And so, and that's a line from my pastor, Chris Bora, who I love, and shared that. And I just like that resonates with me so much. Oneness, not sameness. We don't have to be exactly alike, but we are one as Christians in Christ. And I think that's the hopeful vision. And I really actually don't think there's any kind of way of reconciliation between people who are fighting about all kinds of stuff apart from that. And that's the religion that I'm interested in, more so than man's temporary solutions, which we hear a lot about now. And so that's my heart. That's my hope. Is that you will experience that in this little story. And it's a fun little story. It's not heavy. I mean, it's heavy in parts, but it's funny. It's silly at times, but it's heartfelt. It's a story about friendship and forgiveness, and I hope you'll love it. Okay, we're moving on. We have two more giveaways, and I am ready to shoot this cannon again. Ugh. All right, Josiah. I'm being assisted today by my brother, Josiah, not to be confused with my son, Josiah, who is my co-author on Jack Zulu and the Waylander's Key and Jack Zulu and the Girl with Golden Wings, which just came out a few months ago. If you haven't tried that, check it out. But my brother, Josiah, he's with me, and he's handling this stuff along with Andrew, who is basically Steven Spielberg. Okay, Josiah, who has won giveaway number 3, which is, I'll remind you, the My Place Beside You bundle. Imagine an audiobook, 3 audiobooks.
The winner is Dale and Stacy Hartwig.
Dale Earnhardt has won. Congratulations. Oh, did you say Dale? Dale Hartwig.
Dale and Stacy Hartwig.
Dale and Stacy Hartwig. Congratulations. You were about to win. You were about to. Woo! That's the first time I didn't fire it over the camera. Hopefully that was better. What did you think of that shot, Stephen? Was that good?
Pretty good.
We got it? Okay. We're making Saving Private Ryan Part 2. Congratulations to Dale and Stacy Earnhardt. Congratulations on all your success, honestly. And as West Virginians, we honor you. Way to go. Okay, what are we doing now after
Questions.
this? Oh,
I've got
now.
questions.
Okay, he's got
Do
questions.
you have answers?
It could happen. I could possibly answer some questions.
All right.
I'm excited.
Key question. Who is your favorite character that you've created in any of your stories? This is from a family who said they've recently loved the Green Ember and look forward to getting into your other works.
Oh, they've loved the Green Ember. Look forward to other works. Nice. Well, I hope you do. I hope you give the other works a chance. Boy, my favorite character. That's a tough one. So I want to turn that back to you guys. And I bet did a lot of people ask that. I bet that's
So many people were talking about their favorite characters, and
Okay.
we're asking you about which character you've enjoyed.
Okay,
Right.
so I am gonna turn that back to you guys and just say, like, in the comment section, you tell me who your favorite characters are. Who is your favorite character in the Green Ember world, the other worlds? Maybe you can tell me a little bit why. That'd be cool. For me, man, I mean, the ones that keep coming up, which I'm guessing I can see people typing away and writing the word Helmer, because everybody loves Helmer. Everybody loves Heather. Everybody loves Pickett. Everybody loves Joe. Say those are probably the top 4 that people say. I think for me, it might be Heather. I love Heather. I've always she's probably my favorite, but I've got a soft spot for a lot of other characters as well. That would be from the Green Ember world. From the Jack Zulu world, I'm gonna have to say, I don't know, it's between Jack and Benny, but Benny's so funny. He's such a goofball, but I've got like Jack in my heart. So I'll probably say Benny on that world. Mooses with Bazookas, Wally Warmbottom, probably. And then in the Found Boys, there's that one. People are probably asking that one too.
Mm-hmm.
Favorite character from Found Boys? Willie. I'll say Willie.
Nice. All right. Lizzie McCall asks, will you write any more books in the Green Ember series?
Will we write any more books in the Green Ember series? Well, I'll turn it back to you again. Would you like to read more books in the Green Ember series? And if you would, maybe this goes along with favorite character stuff, but what kind of a story would you like to read? What characters would you like to hear more about? Again, I kind of mentioned the main ones that people say, but I will say I don't want to give away any spoilers or any surprises too early, but I will say if you are excited about another Green Ember story, you have reason to be optimistic.
Nice. All right.
that's cryptic.
Allie K. Tank asks, what is the inspiration behind your newest book, Found Boys? Will it have the same themes that are in the Green Ember and Jack Zulu?
What was her name?
Allie K.
Hi, Allie K. That's a good question. Will it have the same themes? I think I mentioned this a little bit earlier, but yes, there are so many themes that are similar. It's kind of like actually that whole oneness and sameness thing. Like there are things about it that are the same, and there are things about it that are unique. That's what I kind of love about art and the universe and Christianity and lots of things. You have this sort of theme of like unity and diversity. You know, like if you see a beautiful painting, there's like a unity because you see it from a distance and you can kind of see, oh, that's this image. And then when you get up close to it, you see like different things about different parts of it, unity and diversity. So you have that same kind of idea, I think, with my stories. Like some of the things that are similar are these themes of deep friendship, deep meaning, like this deep moral imagination. Humor, I think you find that in all my stories, that there's going to be humor. You're going to laugh. You're going to have moments where you're just going to like bust out laughing. You're also going to find that very young people and very old people enjoy it together. So it's great for a read aloud. So there's like things that are very similar. There's this sort of like Appalachian, West Virginia heart, which if you're looking, you even find that in the Green Ember, and you certainly find it in Jack Zulu. But that's always there. Say the things that are unique about it. One thing is that it's like there's no fantasy element at all. it is a like straight sort of adventure from a small West Virginia town. There's no portal, there's no magic, like miracles sort of thing. There's no fantasy. There's no like it's just, I mean, except that the world is already magical, or it already is a fantasy world. So, and I kind of have to take that approach with all my stories, but it is like, it's not one of those stories. There's the boys are going like up the creek to find the pearl and to get it from the wizard, but they're a little bit confused about what that means. It's not what they think. So it's not a fantasy. That would be the unique thing. I think that's the first story of mine that I've done like that.
Lots of incredible suggestions in
Oh,
the
okay.
comments that you'll have to read later.
Cool.
But we're going to do one final question. And this comes from Pebbles and Cream. And the question is, will the Found Boys become a series like the Green Ember series and Jack Zulu?
Will the Found Boys become a series? So series are so that's neat, because I bet people asked about Mooses too, like if there's a Mooses sequel as well. I think I saw that actually on Instagram. And it's definitely possible. I'm curious to see, like, there's some stories that you write that like, oh, they have to be like Jack Zulu. Oh, you wrote that. That was like, there has to be a sequel. Like and if you read the second one, you know there's going to be a third book. And a lot of the Green Ember books are written like that. The Found Boys is a little different. It's like it can survive on its own. It's fine that it's just independent by itself. It can be its own story. But I have some ideas cranking, and I may have written out some things that could be a sequel, the beginning of a sequel. So I don't know. We'll see how much you guys enjoy it, and whether or not I would say it's really possible, but it doesn't have to happen. But I kind of hope it does.
All right, I think we're ready to transition to giveaway number 4.
Okay, we're coming to an end. Thanks for hanging with us. We're almost done. One last giveaway. Before we do this last giveaway, I want to. Do you want to shoot too?
Sure.
All right. We're doubling up the cannon power for this one.
You did briefly have a question about whether people can purchase the SD Smith crocheted doll behind you.
Oh, I got to tell you about this. So literally, I was sitting right here just a few minutes ago, and this just came in the mail. I get the most unbelievable fan mail that you could imagine, like including lots of like creative things. It's so often like Green Ember stuff. Really neat. This one literally my brother Josiah just brought it in from our P.O. box, and this is from Italy, and this is from a young girl named Emma. And I won't give away too much, but she made this. You know, that we have this Green Ember kit art thing where you can like make art from the Green Ember and enter it. And she, instead of doing like a Green Ember thing, she decided to do this character. And she crocheted this guy. And guess what? Yes, he's bald. But she knows, and I literally wear a hat like this like all the time, a toboggan, especially this time of year. It's really coming on. So what a sweet little gift. Thank you, Emma, if you're watching. That is so kind. Look at that guy. Look at that handsome bald guy right there. You see the resemblance? So that was really kind. So I'm always so grateful for kids who share, send me letters and send me art. That means so much to me. Thank you so much. It's incredible. But no, those are not for sale. Sorry, just for me. Ha ha ha. Our final giveaway, and let me just say before I do the giveaway, I just want to thank you guys again for being here today. Thank you for joining us. Thank you for your enthusiasm, for your encouragement. A lot of people are just so generous. They want to ask like, how can we help? How can we help you when you're doing a review? A lot of you guys think of me not just as like, oh, that's an author I buy books from, or he entertains me, or whatever, or my family. A lot of you guys think of this as friendship, you know, and that we're allies. That's certainly the way I think about it, that like I'm an ally for you, that I love you guys and I want to serve you, I want to serve your kids. And it's such a privilege and an honor to do that. And I know so many of you guys are like, well, how can I help you? What can we do to help you on a launch day? And launch days are kind of a big deal for an author. It's like it's kind of like you have permission to talk about it and to share. And so thank you for that. And a big thing you can do is you can buy the book. You can do a review. If you've already bought the book, you know, doing a review on Amazon, you can't believe how important it is. there's hundreds of people out there. If half of you did a review, it would mean so much. It helps other people to see it, that kind of a thing. You know how these algorithms work. But if a bunch of people review it, then Amazon's like, oh, we need to show it to a bunch of people. That kind of thing. So that just helps. It's nice. It's great. So buy it anywhere. Review it on Amazon. That would be really, really helpful. I will tell you that, again, if you do it today, if you buy the book today, you can get the audiobook for free. But get the audiobook, buy the audiobook, review it at Audible, review it at Goodreads, those kinds of things. As I looked this morning, there were no reviews on it when I last looked. So you could be the first or among the first. It would mean so much. Thank you. I will also tell you that this My Place Beside You bundle that we've been giving away today, and we're getting ready to give away again, you can get that right now at our store. That's another way you can kind of support us if you just buy things at our store. So you can buy that at our store. I think it's a value of $86 and it's on sale for $40, so more than half off. And that's a really good deal. You can buy that. That could be a good Christmas present for somebody. Even somebody that likes the Green Ember. Because some people just start with the Green Ember and they just read the main 4 and they haven't read the other 3. But if you want to get the heart behind them, My Place Beside You, My Blood for Yours, Till the Green Ember Rises, or The End of the World. If you want to hear that whole story, then you got to read the Old Natalia trilogy. And it's on a massive sale right now. And you get this cool hat, too. Cool oath hat that says, My Place Beside You. So thank you for your desire to help. And that means so much to us. Okay, our last winner on this launch day for the Found Boys is
PJ Baker 08.
PJ Baker 08! Woo! Congratulations, PJ Baker 08. You have done it. You have won the My Place Beside You bundle. And thanks everyone for being here today. Again, it is my privilege and honor, it's our team's honor, it's my family's honor to love and serve you, to delight you, to give you good stories. I hope you can trust us, and we don't always do things perfectly, but our heart is for you. And I hope that we have hearts that are submitted to God and directed in love toward you. That's our aim. And again, we won't always get things right, but our aim is to give you good gifts. And I believe with all my heart that the Found Boys is a good gift, because it's a gift I gave to my own family, and it's a gift that we are now turning around and give to you from our hearts. And so thank you so much. Hope you have a wonderful day. I got to go help coach a big soccer game tonight, so I'm excited about that. I hope you're going to have a wonderful day. Thank you so much, and talk to you soon.